Hi everyone, it's Mel here and welcome back to Mel's Blind Life, the YouTube channel all about blindness, for another equestrian video. As you can see by my title for this one, I've called it Winter Horse Training Update, mainly because I'm going to try and summarize to the best of my abilities all of my sort of winter's worth of horse training in the one video. I have been so far behind on equine content in my channel, which I'm very sorry for. But the other thing is obviously it's content which doesn't get as much interaction as my blindness related content. I've decided to keep going with the equestrian content because I'm sure that there's someone out there who is interested in it. So just sit back, relax and enjoy the video. I'm going to apologise in advance to some of my blind and vision impaired viewers because there's going to be some photographs in this video as well. I'm going to try and put as much description on them as I possibly can, but sorry if it doesn't make much sense. So this has been a really wet winter here in Kyneton, in central Victoria, in southeastern Australia. We've been in this weather pattern called El Nino, I think it is. I'll put a link in the description down below to El Nino weather patterns and what it means and everything. But basically it's just meant that it is really wet, and it hasn't been terribly cold, but it has been quite wet. I'll put some photos here taken in August of my adjustment property, boarding facility, barn, yard, whatever you want to call it, when it was a little bit wet, like I said, in August. So as you can see, it was wet. We are very lucky here. We have an indoor arena. It is 80 by 20 meters, and I've been able to use that for a lot of, those days where it's just been really wet and really cold and really disgusting over winter. I have, however, had days where I've just gone, oh my gosh, forget it. The laneway in front of our paddocks has, had times where it's been like a river flowing down and it's just like, it's hard enough to get down to feed the horses, let alone to drag them up. And hello you trying to photobomb Maggie? Yes, it's been hard enough sometimes getting down to feed the horses, let alone trying to bring them up and work them. So one of the main things that we've been working on this winter has been encouraging a really nice trot, which we're getting now. We're also working on the canter. So in the trot, she's doing really well now. She's doing a fantastic job of stretching down, of relaxing. It's all looking quite beautiful, really. And then we've just started learning her to canter. She's been doing a bit of free lunging, and that has helped her learn the canter cue. And then I've incorporated the canter cue into a proper, session on the lunge line. We've done quite a bit of that. Her canter is getting really good now, and she's starting to like really look forward into the canter and to really develop her canter really nicely especially very nicely for a pacer. So that's been really wonderful. And we also started doing some long reining. So long reining, for those of you who don't know, is basically you put the bridle on and you put a pair of, well, I've been using my 2 lunge lines, but you put a pair of long reins on the bridle, one on either side. That obviously goes onto either side of the bit, which is in their mouth. And then basically you walk behind them, obviously a safe distance away that you don't get kicked, but you walk behind them and guide them with the reins, as you would when you're riding, but you're obviously walking behind them. So I'll put a couple of photos here of one of the first days that we long reined, which was back in June. So because she's an ex-pacer, she actually really does quite well with the long reining. She shafts really well, which basically means that she goes really straight and really nice and everything. And she also quite well listens to the cues and stuff that you're giving her to go left and right and everything. When we first started doing it, we were doing it in the indoor arena, which for me, because of my vision, I was having a lot of trouble with. I was having trouble staying on the straight line. I was having trouble finding my corners. I am going to be investing in a method to use to help me find my corners and everything in the arena. So I'll be doing that and showing that to you and showing that to you in the next riding video, maybe, or the one after that. And so because working in the arena wasn't working with the long reining, we took it outside and we did a few sessions long reining in the car park area, around the driveway, around the activity course which we've got in the front of the adjustment property. And that went really, really well. I was really happy with that. So then obviously we've got the lunging down pat. She's used to wearing the saddle, she's used to wearing the bridle, she's responding to her rein aids really nicely. Obviously the next step is to start riding. So I have got processes developed for how I'm going to start riding, which I'll tell you all about in the next video. We also did a little bit of jumping, just for something fun to do. Obviously on the lunge, you'll see my last video I did some pole work. So we raised the poles up off the ground, and I will try and insert a video here of her doing a jump on the lunge. So that was just a bit of fun. I'm certainly not intending to become a Grand Prix show jumper or anything like that, but jumping's, it's a bit of fun, build up a bit of top line, just like I said, something different to do. So that is really it. The only other thing that has really happened over the winter, which has been really good, is that Maggie hasn't got sick. Last winter she got a cold, she nearly foundered, and it wasn't good from a health point of view for her last winter. But this winter she's been a lot better, and you know, her weight is still really good, and she's leaving. Bye. And it's just been a lot better from her health point of view. Anyway, that's it for this video. And if you've got any questions, please put them in the comments down below. Also, I hope you guys have enjoyed my winter horse training update, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to Mel's Blind Life and click the bell notifications. And I'll see you next time.